Hello, my fellow Lycan. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, episode 92, The Last 5 Favors. So who thought I was going to lose someone there? Because honestly, the thought crossed my mind too. I'm going to work drive Scotus. Scotus being the other tailor artisan making rugs. So what are we missing here? In terms of the recreation room, it's missing a radiator. I think I'm missing heating everywhere in these, in this spot. So, radiator, 2 large radiators for the rec and dining, and then probably a large radiator in the common room. It also looks like we're out of steel, so I'm going to have to open up the quarry for more steel making materials. And then we want small radiators everywhere else. So we already have them in the sauna and the bathroom, but we don't have them in the other facilities. Okay. The last thing I'm going to bother doing is the torches, because of the constant wood requirement that torches will require. God, that was sketchy. And then I need to do a little bit more in their general workshop rec room. But it's close. It's getting close to being inhabitable, which is really nice. Bunch of the senators sitting around. Cerise, can you haul the gourmet meals? Cerise hauled her own food. He's like, oh yeah, I was hungry, so, you know, me first. Let's try that again, Cerise. Silly. Punishable by death, but silly. Alright, good dresser is good enough for me. Scala, can you finish the end table? So this is an extremely impressive room. It fulfills the requirements. So as soon as it has heating and a little bit more of the common room completed, we will be all set to go. Now I do need steel. And one of the thoughts that I had was to have Scipia quickly jet down to get some. Maybe taking Joshua with her. Is Joshua, what's your... Someone in melee, so I don't get jumped. Maybe we'll take Mila. Or, yeah, I'll just take Darius. Darius doesn't need to be constantly doing construction at home. So, they're going to take a lot of the horses because, of course, steel weighs a lot. Take 300 hay and all the pemmican. 1 bedroll because you're a married couple. And then the materials we don't want, I'm going to sell as well. So we have tons of iron. So if I bought coal, that would be sufficient for the steel that we're missing too. And I'm going to take this opportunity to dump some of the things we don't care for, the tattered clothing and the like. All right. That's a power couple if I've ever seen one. I hope they get jumped by enemies, because those enemies are going to have a very bad day. It's also possible that once, maybe after going to Calicia, they'll go to Brigantium and buy steelmaking stuff as well, and then ask for the quest from a senator, which then has me at... I mean, all the senators are going to be recruited today. So maybe what I'll do is go after Klein and F's first one to try to get Tyrian production at home. Because the other stuff is like less interesting. Bronze working would be a close second from Turde. But if I had to pick one of them, being able to make our own Tyrian fabrics is kind of important. If we're to... Oh god, what happened? When did this happen? I obviously was not paying much attention. Goodness. Emergency plant cut everywhere. Everyone stop what you're doing. Wasteland, how's it going today? Thank you for the raid. I am Future. Oh, how was it going? That's a game that like has been on my radar, but I haven't actually pulled the trigger on playing it yet on stream. But I've been considering it for a while. Randy pulled a fast one on me? Yeah, when did that happen? Did I not clear all the blight? I must not have. I must have left blight that spread, because I didn't get a second blight alert. So I was just dealing with the plague, and the blight continued. There must have been just like a blight corner or something. Whatever, we're gonna cut. It's fine. It sucks, but it's not like those crops were mature anyway, because we had just gotten blighted there. Work priorities, reset plant cut, and then put it all back. Okay. It's somewhat simple, which allows you to hang out with chat. That's a nice perk, for sure. So the quarry for coal is still open. What else can I add to the common area crafting room? I'm guessing a butcher table and a fueled stove wouldn't make much sense. I mean, the cheese press barely makes sense in the scheme of things. A bloomery would be really too dirty. So I might rely on the rest of this just being fanciful. So let's see. Props for furniture. We'll do some bookshelves. And cupboards with plates behind the there. Maybe put a little divider here and here. A little privacy for the artists. All right, what else do we got? Okay, Darius and Sippy are on their way. Nice. I don't think any park stuff makes sense. As if they do their own smithing. You know, let them think that they are important. That's the theme of the senators. What else? Medieval, I've done farm. Guess we'll have a pile of logs there. And a wooden wagon. Because, you know, being tradesmen, they probably appreciated caravans and stuff. Trying to make them feel at home. I think that's probably about it that makes sense in this case. So yeah. It's busy enough, I think. It's a pretty big room. So, Elba, you have really, as far as I can tell, fallen behind on armor, and that's because we don't have steel. So it's really the coal for steel making. I don't have any more coal on the map tile as far as I'm aware, unless we start going through the mountains, but I don't really want to go through the mountains. It's not my jam. Oh, good God. Don't resew. It's not worth the effort. We have like 10,000 hay there. I think we'll be okay. I mean, these shelves are all full. Those are the ones that are most important, I'd say. It does look like there's plenty of locally sourced corn in the kitchen, so that meal production is back up to a pretty good amount. SCOTUS is really not very, even with work drive, not very fast at making these wool rugs. I guess it's a lot more effort than I can appreciate. I think I'm going to make a pause at replacing armor. Oh, wow, you ignored me and just... Okay. Started the helmet without, you know, approval. Fine. Well, I was going to, so that we could invest the steel in the villa, but then Elbow was like, no, it's my steel, I'm going to steal it. It's called steel after all, right? Cheers! Oh, interesting. So, talks about hygiene bathing, you take off your clothing. Vanilla expanded bathing, they just like, they get wet socks. Oh, poopy. Let's clear that. Any other clogged plumbing? No. Alright, this is rug number 2. Given that we have 2 rugs, maybe we do both Turday and Klein's quests, as we will have capacity for both. So I will work on decorating 2 rooms. And request quests from both. I'm not looking for any new people. I'm sort of done with that. Cloth Turian, I will buy. They just have straight steel, which is fine. I was hoping to buy coal, because we have a lot of iron. But if it's not available, it's not available. And then anything they didn't want to buy, flop hats and capes, I'll just dump. Because if they don't want it, no one wants it. So this is already an extremely impressive bedroom, so it's good enough. But we'll adorn it a little bit further. And then, really the big ones is torches and heating. And that's just a matter of steel. So, walking home with that steel will allow us to to complete the bare minimum necessity for the villa. Because it already has all the chairs and tables and benches. And then as soon as we think we're going to bring in a senator, I'll assign a slave to it and do the hauling for the meals. I like how Cerise was idle, and then I was like, but all the torch lamps, and then Cerise was like, oh yeah, you caught me. I could be working. I'm on to you, girl. Can't trick me. I see you, lazy. War merchant coming in. Anyone have inspired trade? No. Uh-oh. War merchant. I got bad news. Where? Oh, you already passed through the gates. Never mind. You'll be alright. I don't have any gate guards at the moment. Which is a bit of a problem. But let's go ahead and muster to protect our city. Listen to them all. Just occurred to me, we don't have the... I mean, we have a lot of ambrosia, but not the overabundance that we usually do. So as I was staring at the ambrosia bushes out there... Is there any ripe ambrosia anywhere? Yes, this stuff. How are you not shooting? Oh, you are shooting. So I decided not to man the left turrets so that there wasn't crossfire to harm anyone, like there has been in the past. Straightforward. Got that done quick. Who's the next best warden? Severina? Okay, Severina, you will do the trade. You burning man, you. You'll buy my old shirts. Alright, thanks, Agrippina, I guess? Bye. Thanks for buying my tattered clothing. Or nearly tattered clothing. So kind. So we'll be hitting up Brigantium, and... You know what? It might not be unreasonable to take all the quests now, because of how long they last. I think we can just request quests from all senators and then bring the senators in piecemeal one at a time as we are ready for them within the facility. SCOTUS is definitely plowing away on the third rug, and Sippy only has one more statue to go, I think. 2 more statues. And then, of course, there's the bed that never got made. I tried so many times to build a royal bed, and they weren't coming out right. Scala, this is your task for the day. Get me a excellent plus royal bed stat. Oh, I had a passive cooler I forgot about. Let me check the map for coolers. Yeah, there were 2 more. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll probably need to haul the dead bodies out of the prison. Sorry, Pelican. You've been rooming with someone not long for this world. So they have steel, they don't have coal, that's fine. We still have the carry 8 for it, so that will work. Accept. And then before we leave, we're going to open up the senator screen. And request quests. So the question to you guys is, who do we bring in first? I'm going to actually have you decide. Who to bring in first? Turde, Josephus, Acide, Cree, or Klein. And for reference, Turde is global learning speed 5% and bronze working. Josephus is crafting bench and research speed. Acide is cement making and global work increased if in positive mood. Cree is wood fire crematorium and global work increased 5%. And Klein is Tyrian production and thoughts for hot and cold environments are halved. And then whoever you end up picking, I will then subsequently have you vote on what specific tasks for them to do. For the quest. Someone hit a brain. Yep. You know you play enough RimWorld when you know it's a brain shot without even checking. For them to flop over that early in the volley, it's like, yep, you brained them. All right, 1 more minute to vote in this poll, but it looks like Klein's quest is going to be first. Come on, Sky, I believe in you. Maybe. I'm actually not sure. Tele! You need a new yoga. You need a new toga. There you go. Changing right in front of Marin. I guess, you know, you live together. Whatever. So it seems to me like the, like hauling is a bit of a problem. We have a lot of wood, just not on the shelves where it needs to be. We have a lot of, you know, everything for that matter. Alright, it is official. We'll do Klein's first. And then the follow-up question is what loot? So we have armor and gold, helmet, armor, sculpture, uranium, or goodwill. You guys choose. Truth be told, I don't think it really much matters. At this point, we don't really need the loot. But whatever you think is best. Oh, it was only good. Scala, what the hell? Do we need to send you to the arena? Is that what you want to have happen to your body? Chopped up by another prisoner? Because I know you're a pacifist, so I know you don't want to go there. So even opening up the quarry. Well, some of this quarry is as a result of haul priorities being higher than quarry priorities, which is why we're not quarrying up stuff for steel. I'm not too worried about it because they're about to bring home like 500 or 450 steel, which should be enough to get most of what we have left here done. Because this is what, 25, 100, and then most of the radiators actually have all the material. Well, some of the radiators at least have some of the materials delivered, but it's definitely less than 450, I think. So I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, are you kidding me? I think this is... How many beds in a row is this? Like 6 good quality beds in a row? I think it's a 60% chance that I get one that's like of sufficient quality, and I've failed that 60-40 coin flip 6 times in a row. Dear Lord. It's absurd. I think we established last stream that it's slightly over 60% chance for a excellent plus as a level 20. Come on, legendary master. Something you can be proud of, please. What? I am gonna beat you. Like, for real. What is the chance of normal? I gotta look it up now. At level 20, a normal quality is a 2.4% chance. And a poor quality is a 0.1. So there's a less than 2.5% chance out of 100 to get something normal or lower as a legendary master. Like, come on now. For real. Needs and health condition, nothing affects it other than skill. So there are no other factors when it comes to craft quality, build quality in RimWorld. So I guess today you learned. It's not true for things like medicine, but it is true for things like smithing, tailoring, construction, and art. It's your skill level that matters, nothing else. Now, there is a caveat there, which is the fail to build something could be related to health conditions. Not for crafting, of course, but for construction, you can have so many health conditions or whatever. But apart from that, it's just straight quality check. So whatever your skill level is how it is calculated for the outcome. And as long as you have a skill over level 6, you won't waste material from crafting. You don't have a chance for a critical fail. So Scala, guess what? You're waking up in the middle of the night. We're going for a lucky number 8 at this point or something like that. I don't know what number it is, but it's getting stupid. And you guys want me to take Klein's quest for the uranium and armor. Yay, more uranium. I would have taken number 1 because I'm running out of gold, but sure. I have rugs for 2 other senators what next senator to bring in? So again, for the remaining senators other than Klein, we've got Turte, Josephus, Aside, and Cree. And let's spruce up this room. This is extremely impressive. Perfect. Get the night table and dresser. I think all these dressers are backwards. Fix that. And then we just need radiators, and the radiators are already in these two bedrooms, so they're already heated. Alright, Scala, we're all watching you. Are you gonna somehow roll a pour? The 1 out of 1,000 chance for a pour bed? Or are you finally gonna give us a masterwork like we deserve? So masterworks is about a 10% chance, 9.5, and excellent is a 50.5% chance. So I really... yeah. Oh my god! Seriously. Seriously, how? How are you this bad? Legendary Master? You're like the, never mind. I was gonna say something mean, but never mind. You're the Del Pierre of crafting royal beds. That's nicer. But for real, like, this is unprecedentedly bad. I'm looking for excellent plus. All the other beds that the senators have are excellent plus, every single one. So to keep things equal, it needs to be an excellent plus bed, which I am absolutely just not getting. I think I'm going to destroy this research bench, because it's going to tell me I need a research project, which is... they don't exist anymore. So I don't want that, like, alert on my screen anymore. What gets put there in its place? I don't know. You know what? Darius is going to take over. I'm no longer of any trust of you. I'd rather have Darius at level 18 finish this off. And according to chat, so far it doesn't really matter who I take on next. Got it. Yeah, at this point she has wasted like what is it? 25 gold for... she's wasted 250 gold or 225 gold trying to make one bed. Oh god! Howard just... Maybe I'll place it in here so that it has sort of the aesthetic quality of a grand room, to be like, yes, it is a grand room, build a grand bed. So the chance for Darius to fail, to be fair, he only had about a 47% chance for a bed that I wanted, whereas Scala has a 60%. But whatever the case is, I'm throwing gold. I'm just destroying gold. I have my craftsmen just like smashing gold with hammers. You know, that's really what this comes down to at this point. And it's stupid. I'm gonna lose my mind. We'll see us throwing a party. Okay, cool. And then party got called off. Quite the party. Is that because Lazy got hurt? Oh my god. Got struck in the head by lightning. All right, Skull is back at it. I think I haven't been really counting, but I think this is like attempt number 10 or so. I don't think that calling it attempt number 10 is an exaggeration by much. Maybe it's number 9, but it is up there. Cheers. Oh, finally, like a statue that looks appropriate for the era. Well, not really. I mean, full plate wasn't really a Roman thing, but closer. Closer, rather than the Supermarine that we have up here. All right, we're staring at you, Scala. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god! What is going? It's just record-breaking. Record-breaking. Can a statistician, like, just look up what my chances of failing of 40, 60, like 10 times in a row? Like, at some point... I can't. Alright, I'm gonna resolve that poll. It looks like a C-Day 1. For the next senator to be brought in. And let's take a look at the... So how long do I have? 24 days? Oh, that's fine. A C-Day. So you have a uranium royal bed that is masterwork as a reward. But then there's really, really, really nice art down here. So rewards for a C-Day. 1, 2, or 3. I think, just to keep things equal, like, everyone should be in a wooden royal bed, but, like, but the gold is kind of nice. Not gonna lie. But I'll have you guys decide. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 5th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Lycan.